Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to you live for another Mass Effect gaming series, another Mass Effect episode, and still the remaster. Now we're still exploring the Presidium before we head to the hearing to the Citadel Tower to discuss our findings with the Council. Hopefully they'll be able to believe us that Saren has gone rogue. So we're still exploring and getting to know the environment and the species that's been like around the Citadel. Oh, and this virtual intelligence, the tour guide is called Ava apparently. So any information that we might have, that she might have, she may be able to answer our questions. Hopefully. Are you really real?
So are you a person or a program? I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds very interesting.
Give me the tour. You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1.
Terminal 1. What does the CSEC do?
I want to know more about Citadel security. Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel.
Yeah, SIG divisions.
Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Thanks for the guide, but we already met the guy. So, what can you tell us more about the embassies that are stationed in Presidium?
Tell me about the embassies. Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Explain to me, why are the humanity being opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out? Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think about it?
Do you agree with their decision? I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay, so that is going to be a hiccup. So, why were the Volus first?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy? In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
Considering they're the third species to discover Citadel, I'm not exactly surprised by that.
For a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
That's it? Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race? The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species? That's quite a specific accurate.
That's pretty damn arrogant. I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Yeah, I can now understand of the Dean Corleg Ambassador's frustration after all. What can you tell us more about the Spectres?
Do you know anything about Spectre?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council.
Also known as the right hand of the Council, apparently.
And resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell us more about the Citadel Council?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
That sounds a little bit too perfect if you ask me.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Well, that sounds all very interesting, but apparently there are some questions that even you can't answer. So, I will be going now. Logging off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Biotics, a virtual intelligence, is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
I see. Well, glad we have such a thing as a virtual intelligence Ava that has very limited questions. Alright, let's continue to explore the Presidum. Directions to the CSEC Academy. Elevator to CSEC Academy is located down to the ramp, but to your left. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. Good to know. This is where we need to go. Directions. To the Citadel Tower. The Citadel Tower is the tall white structure far off to your right. It houses the Council and is the heart of the Citadel politics. Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations as you explore the Citadel. Alright, Presidum locations. Well, let's explore before we even use such a thing. The Presidium Financial District is found across the bridge. Here you will find the Emporium, Bank, and Consort Chambers. Shire Consort to be exact. She might be respected officially, but there are some people that seem to have an issue with her, so I'm going to see exactly what the issues are.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Really?
Big place.
Yes, Kaden, it is a very big place.
Oh, they built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Probably.
Sure is peaceful.
It is quite down. But yeah, Kaden, it's quite peaceful.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Yeah, it could be that they may be behind something, alright? A place like this is way too perfect.
Big place.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
CSEC embassies. The embassies are located at the end of the bridge just to the right. Continue the pass the embassies and down to the ramp to find the elevator down to the CSEC Academy.
That's enough. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they do.
Keepers?
Yeah, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Seriously?
So little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Wait a minute. Those creepy little creatures with 4 legs and an insect of a face, a bug insect, 4 arms, are called the Keepers? Can't be right. There's gotta be some information about them. Embassies. Must be the consort chambers.
Welcome. I am Melina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you
I'm
like
new
me to
here.
See when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Do I need an appointment?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
I do have some personal questions.
What do you do here, Nolina?
Yeah, what do you do here?
Acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
How so?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Sounds very interesting. What do you know about the consort?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
I don't understand. You make her some sort of, like, some magician sorcerer?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself?
Okay then.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Alright then.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
No thanks.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients. Nalina. Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Okay. This is going to be one of those scenarios where I will be lured into the lion's den.
Has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Why?
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Alright then. I do wanted to speak to her about some matters, so let's go see if we can be able to see what she wants. You must be the Consort Shaira? Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy, we wish to speak with you.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here at our citadel.
Who are you?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell us about it.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Not that I don't appreciate you touching my face or anything, but what went wrong?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Very well then. Well, she's interesting. Well, if we're to be able to talk to her about this Elcor problem, we're going to need to help with her situation first. So, whenever we get to that, we should do that first. These things are everywhere. What exactly do they even do? Some statue. Caden?
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
That statue is a Krogan? I had to see it in person.
Sure is peaceful here.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
These things were the saviors of the galaxy.
Oh, they built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Welcome to Presidum Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the council.
What can you tell me about these Krogan rebellions?
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted
Rachni?
several new colony worlds by the council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
That sounds like a vicious cycle.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
Yeah, that does sound like a pattern.
The question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Or a plot twist. Yet. So, what's the deal with this memorial statue if the Krogans are feared in the galaxy?
Why did the council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
You have to admit, it does serve them right.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Of course. I need to know more about these Rachnis and the Rachni Wars.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
That's a little bit extreme.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value
That
judgment
seems
of
a little bit
nature goes
overcore.
beyond my programming.
It does seem a little bit overkill. Alright, log off.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
Fifth, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species.
Okay, I can understand why the necessity of eliminating the Rachni because of being a hive. Almost like the insects of the ants or like beehives. Well, glad that they're not around. That's very interesting stuff about the Krogan rebellions. What the freaking hell is that?
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Personal question. What are you?
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Dylan.
Please take
Okay.
time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Right, so why do you refer to yourself as you or it?
Why do you refer to yourself as this one, it? For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Okay.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Never thought I'd reach to a point in my existence where I'm going to actually be talking to an active jellyfish, but here it is. And it's a stupid one. Personal questions, if you don't mind.
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Okay. What kind of goods you sell?
What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Naturally. Okay, stupid jellyfish. Let's see what you have to sell.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Right. Standards. Alright. Sutra Foundation license. Sutra Foundation license for the Normandy Quartermaster. Like to buy something?
Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Viewing the armor. Nothing there.
Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do
Viewing
so.
the upgrades. Alright. Okay, we've reached the point of talking jellyfishes. That's not freaking strange. Got ourselves... Seriously, how many of these bloody things around here? They're just freaking creepy. Ugh. Citadel Tower is the tall, white structure across the lake, and to the left it houses the council and is the heart of the Citadel politics. Something tells me that's going to be important. Citadel Rapid Transit.
The Hanar are a race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay, so their fanatic culture lives in the sea and sees the Profi ruins like it's supposed to be, something to worship, and refers themselves the speech parent as this one is it. Quite arrogant little jellyfishes. Jesus, another keeper? I honestly have no idea.
Disturb the keepers.
Apparently, some of these people are calling these things the keepers.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay,
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm disturbing them.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm disturbing them.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay, maybe I will disturb you.
Welcome to Presidum Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel.
Caretakers, huh?
You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about that strange relay monument.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity, a reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel.
So basically, no one really knows about this thing.
A favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Basically, no one really knows what that thing is. But it is part of the Protheans' archives or ruined or wherever the Protheans made this thing. Alright, so the Citadel Tower, can you tell me more about it?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Yeah, what happens into it?
Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
What goes on in the council chambers?
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
We've been asked to go there.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Yeah, right. So it's not open to the public?
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Okay, now for my other question. Please, for the love of God, tell me exactly what the hell are these keepers are? They're like all over the place.
I'd like to know more about the keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Why here?
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Alright then. I've asked about enough questions. Logging off for now.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
Got something about this thing, Ash?
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Really? Well, I guess I like it too. If it's standing around there in the middle of the center.
Big place. Sure is peaceful here. Big place.
Alright, I think we've explored enough about the Presidium. Now it's time that we go to the Citadel Tower. But first, it's time to go to a stopping point to activate these messages. So this is Has Gone Spy. The Spy sign off for now.